Hello, hey everyone, Joey Sparks here. God's mercies are new again this morning.
Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on Jesus. I woke up this morning with my mind.
Common themes join 1st, 2nd, and 3rd John because of the threat of growing Gnosticism in the first century, robbing the deity of Jesus and how he lived in the flesh. John says, don't give in. That's not true. But also, you be sure you live out the truth. You live out the love of Jesus in your own flesh as you live. So he uses common key themes and also uses common key words to convey these teachings. No key word is more obvious than the key word of love as you read through these letters. So listen to the emphasis of love, and you'll of course see that emphasis in 1 John especially, but listen to some of these as they join them together. 1 John 2, 5, and 6, whoever keeps his word, in him truly the love of God is perfected. By this we may know that we are in him. Whoever says he abides in him ought to walk in the same way in which he walked, which would of course have been love. Whoever loves his brother abides in the light, and in him there is no cause for stumbling. Do not love the world or the things of the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. See what kind of love the Father has given to us, that we should be called children of God, and so we are. The reason why the world does not know us is that it did not know him. For this is the message that you have heard from the beginning, that we should love one another. By this we know love, that he laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brothers. But if anyone has the world's goods and sees his brother in need, yet closes his heart against him, how does God's love abide in him? Little children, let us not love in word or talk, but in deed and in truth. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is from God, and whoever loves has been born of God and knows God. Anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. Beloved, if God so loved us, we also ought to love one another. No one has ever seen God. If we love one another, God abides in us, and his love is perfected in us. So we have come to know and to believe that the love that God has for us, God is love. Whoever abides in love abides in God, and God abides in him. By this is love perfected with us, so that we may have confidence for the day of judgment, because as he is, so also are we in this world. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear, for fear has to do with punishment. Whoever fears has not been perfected in love. We love because he first loved us. If anyone says, I love God, and hates his brother, he is a liar. For he who does not love his brother whom he has seen cannot love God whom he has not seen. And this commandment we have from him, whoever loves God must also love his brother. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not burdensome. 2 John, verse 3, grace, mercy, peace be with us from God the Father, and from Jesus Christ, the Father's Son, in truth and love. And now I ask you, dear lady, not as though I were writing you a new commandment, but the one that we have had from the beginning, that we love one another. And this is love, that we walk according to his commandments. This is the commandment, just as you have heard from the beginning, so that you should walk in it. 3 John 1, the elder to the beloved Gaius, whom I love in truth. And then verse 6, who testified to your love before the church. You will do well to send them on their journey in a manner worthy of God. The brethren, the strangers who are brethren passing through, testified to Gaius's love before the church. Hey, we thank you for watching this morning. It's our prayer. God's timeless word will be on your mind all day today.
I woke up this morning with my mind